Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are starting with an important topic from chemistry, method of scientific research part 1. In this video, we'll learn how to report practical and project work, write literature survey and review, and finally organizing a poster display or give an oral presentation. Whenever you write a scientific report, it must include 8 key sections: title, abstract, introduction, material and methods, result, discussion, conclusion, and reference or bibliography. Let's go through them one by one. First, title. The title should be short, precise, and informative. Avoid unnecessary words. Use keywords relevant to your projects. For examples, effect of temperature on reaction rate of sodium thiosulfate with hydrochloric acid. The abstract is a short summary about 100 to 250 words. It should cover the aim, method used, key results or findings, major conclusion or implication, keywords, examples for extraction. This experiment investigates the effect of temperature on the rate of reaction between sodium thiosulfate and hydrochloric acid. The reaction time was measured at 5 different temperatures. Results showed that reaction rate increases with temperature. The experiment confirmed that temperature directly influenced the rate of chemical reaction in accordance with collusion theory. The introduction set the context. It includes background information, the problem statement, and objectives. Example, studying how temperature affect reaction rate help us understand kinetic also has industrial application. Next is material and methods. Here you list the chemicals, instruments, and procedure in detail so that other can repeat your experiment. Always use past tense and passive voice. Use flowcharts and diagrams. Example, 50 ml of sodium thiosulfate was taken in a flask and 10 ml HCl was added. The result section is only about observations. Present your data in tabulated form with proper heading, graph or charts, photographs or image if applicable, raw data. No interpretation, only observation is required in the result, as you can see in the example part. In the discussion, you explain why the result came out as they did. Compare with literature, check if your hypothesis was correct, and mention possible errors. For example, faster reaction rate at higher temperature confirm collusion theory. The conclusion is a short summary. Did you achieve your objective? What are the real world applications? Example, the experiments prove that temperature increases reaction rate, which is useful in industry. You can also suggest future studies. Finally, always add references or bibliography. Use a proper style like APA 7th edition. Format for APA 7th edition you can see on your screen. For example, Gupta and Mehta in year 2021 published a paper of electrochemical properties of transition metals. Now let's talk about literature review. A literature review is not just a list of studies, it's a critical evaluation that identifies gaps, trends, and opportunities in research. The purpose is to understand the current state of knowledge, justify new research, and avoid duplication. Steps to write a literature review: define the scope, search database, select relevant papers, analyze finding, organize content, write the review with proper referencing. Let's see them one by one. Define the scope. Identify a narrow, specific research questions or theme. Example, effect of nanomaterial on water purification. Next, search database. Use Google Scholar, Scopus, and ResearchGate for your literature review. Select the most relevant paper, recent publication of last 5 to 10 years, highlight cited papers. Tips: use a spreadsheet or reference manager to log like title, author, year, key finding, research methods. Analyze your finding. Critically read each paper and ask main question or hypothesis, methods, key result and conclusions, conflicting findings. This will help you understand how knowledge in the field was evolved, pattern, contradiction and gaps. You can organize your content by thematic, like topic wise, group studies into theme or subtopics, chronological, example time wise, evolution of topic over time, as you can see the examples, and last, methodological, group by research method use like experimental studies, case studies, meta-analysis. Write the review with introduction, define the topic and content, important and objectives, and organized. Body of the review, present and summarize the literature, compare and contrast with different studies, in-text citations, critical analysis, just summarize, finding consistent, method is valid or not, conclusion, summarize key insights, identify what is well understood, what is not, and suggest future research. For referencing, always use a standard referencing style to cite books, journals, website and other sources. Here, we'll focus on APA 7th edition. This edition commonly used in scientific reports, as you can see in your screen. Let us see now results. Results are core of the poster. To show result, always use graph, table and diagram. Next, discussion is the key interpretation, comparison with literature or expectation. 7th, conclusion. Keep this section short and strong. Mention real world evidence. Here are some tips to prepare poster design. Like font size for title is 72 to 100. Body text in between 26 to 36 point. Use clean fonts like Arial, Calibri, Times New Roman. Align content in common, usually 2 or 3, and always use high resolution images. For your reference, you can see how the things are arranged in scientific poster. Finally, giving an oral presentation is another way to share research. Keep it short, about 8 to 15 minutes. Use visuals, speak clearly, and don't read directly from slide. Remember, less text, more diagrams. So that's all for part 1 of Method of Scientific Research. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more educational content. Thank you for watching.